we finally made it to our final stop for the day at Mass Escape, still in Massachusetts, and they have 3 games that they offer here. We're going to attempt 2 of them, not sure which ones yet, but let's go and check them out.
Hey, ESCAPETHEROOMers, Brandon here. We are at Mass Escape in New Bedford, Massachusetts, and we're trying 2 of the games here today, and we're very excited because we heard so many wonderful things. And I'm standing with Dan. How are you?
Good.
And Jacob, how are you? All right, so we're going to hit him with the 5 key questions and see what we can learn today from Mass Escape. All right, the first question for you guys is, when did you open?
We opened in July of 2017, and we opened with 1 room, followed shortly thereafter by the 2nd, and about a year went by before we opened our 3rd, and we're working on our 4th.
Okay, he just stole the 2nd key question out of my mouth, which is how many games do you have available? So let's add on to that question. Do you have plans to build out more or to swap out any in the near future?
Sure. So once we're done with our 4th room, our plan is to kind of do a redo of our 1st room. It was kind of our first go around, so there's a lot of stuff we think we can do a lot better.
Okay.
It'll be a whole new game, but just, drawing on everything we've learned over the last 2.5 years.
All right, great. But the max rooms you could have here is 4.
4, unless we actually got this 2nd floor later, and we keep working our way down.
The whole building.
The whole building, yeah.
It's going to be the Mass Escape building.
That's right.
All right, and our 3rd key question is, where do you get your concepts from, like in terms of the creativity, puzzles, decor, all of that?
Yeah, so Jake and our 3rd partner, Josh, we met when we were about 6 or 7 years old.
Okay.
And we've been nerds the whole time.
Well, that's how you met.
Yeah, right. So, we've been doing stuff like D&D and role-playing and board games and all those sorts of things for years, and that sort of just creative outlet has lent itself to this.
Okay.
So storytelling, the idea of creating a theme, things like that just came naturally.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Was it like one day you guys are, I don't know, playing video games and like, hey, let's build an escape room, or you guys were already fans of the culture and then it became
it was actually my bachelor party. We did a couple escape rooms.
Nice.
We had done a few before that, but that weekend we were together doing some escape rooms, hanging out, and sort of got the idea of like, we could do this. We all have sort of complementary skill sets,
right,
and we all enjoy the creative aspect of it, and that kind of got the conversation started. And one thing led to
who does
another.
what when you come do the creativity or the build of it? Like, who's responsible for what?
We get together and we whiteboard our ideas, come up with the story concept, come up with the puzzles and how it's going to flow. And then between the 3 of us, or 4 of us, there's another guy who helps us work on some of the tech. Josh and I do a lot of the construction. Jake does a lot of the design.
Okay.
And then all of us collaborate on those ideas.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Great team. And our fourth key question is an easy one. It's how do you do your bookings here? Are they public, private? Is there an option to do both?
Yeah, so our booking system...
We don't know.
We do public bookings, and we do allow for private bookings, but people have to call and either request them or organize them. We've done, we've worked with entire school systems before where the whole grade comes.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah, and we've done, small parties and corporate bookings. So, but generally... Thursday through Sunday, it's public bookings for all of our rooms.
Gotcha. All right. And our last key question is to get to know Dan and Jacob a little bit better. What is something that most people would not know about you?
Not know about me. Let me see. Probably that I was in a moped gang. Yeah. Ridiculous.
I didn't know those existed, but okay.
It's hard to imagine, but they do.
Are you guys dangerous? Or
We are the furthest thing from dangerous.
Okay.
It's like a bunch of nerds that ride mopeds.
All right. Sounds like Stranger Things, but like on a adult level. Okay.
Yeah. 100%.
Dan's got about 30 mopeds in his garage.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Oh no, it's still there. But now I got to do adult things. So.
And Jacob?
So almost everything that I learned about doing like the actual like set design within the escape room, all the painting and prop making, almost all of that skill set comes from tabletop war games. Big fan of like Warhammer and stuff like that.
Oh,
so
okay.
I've been playing that since I was a little kid, and my brother brought me in the hobby shop. So that's kind of where I learned all my painting and distressing techniques and everything.
That's awesome. Yeah. Great that you can take that and make it your own.
Yeah.
So we obviously know you guys like escape rooms and you've played them before. Can you give us one that was memorable for you, one that stood out? Preferably not here because we know they're all great here. Just maybe a shout out to one.
One that I really enjoyed was Time Runners in London. I don't think the room that I did is still up, but phenomenal company.
Do you remember the name of the game at least?
I'm trying to remember the specific name, but as the name suggests, Time Runners, you actually progressed through different eras of time as you went from room to room.
Gotcha.
And you only had like a 15-20 minute window in each one, and they closed behind you.
Oh, wow.
Very cool concept and really well executed, but I don't think that specific room is open anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Jacob?
We were all just in LA because our tech guy got married, and we did some
Another bachelor party.
Yeah.
More or less. But we did some escape rooms out there, and that were just phenomenal. We did. It's not going to come as a surprise to anybody, but Lab Rat.
Oh yeah.
Fell in love with that room.
Okay,
definitely. The Stash House was also.
Yeah.
But as far as more on this coast, I would have to say. Lock and Clue is kind of the one when people do.
Which
all
is
our
your
rooms.
favorite at Lock and Clue?
My favorite at Lock and Clue is the Cellar Tube because I like the horror theme.
Gotcha. Just played it.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, thank you for sharing those with us and also for answering our 5 key questions so we can learn more about you guys. You guys need to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get a sneak peek of inside the 2 rooms that we're playing today. One of them is the Eckstein Experiment and the other one is, what's the address?
44 Winterwood.
44 Winterwood Lane. And also check out our website so you know what we thought of the 2 rooms that we played and you know what to expect when you get here to Mass Escape. Thank you so much, guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Puzzle, peace out. For help, for hints and clues for you to think it through. Leaderboard or not is whether you win or lose. 3 hints left for me to choose. 2 hints left for me to use. 1 hint left for me to move. Time is running out, gotta figure something out.